What's going on, everyone? My name is Impulse and welcome back to Hermitcraft. I am hanging out here in the HCBBS, the HC Big Barge Sweep, and you can see a lot of work has been done. Grian has been busy doing the rooms. I have also come in and done some redstone on some track switching mechanisms, which is really cool. And we've got this really cool concept going on. There's multiple ways you can go throughout this place, and basically we have hidden triggers that will allow you to kind of determine your own destiny. Do you want to go this way? Do you want to go that way? Do you want to go straight? You can just hit some switches along the way and it will determine which one you go to. So the coolest one, I think, is this one, the Lectern. And if we come in here, we're right on the minecart, we right click as we go by, and we need to turn the page. And by doing that, we turn that track right here so that it heads this way instead. And that should go back. Yep, there it goes. And yeah, it's really cool. It's kind of tough because you got to right click and then you got to find the arrow. And I really hope people don't accidentally take the book, but it could happen, I suppose. Because that also did, you might have heard it, that also did flip the track when I took the book. But I guess if they take it, no big deal. Also got this one in place if they are driving by here. This is kind of tough to see, right? Because you turn, and if you don't see it right away, then you're going to miss it. But if you hit that one, also, it's going to switch a track down here, and you can see we would then be heading off to the right and get to go up here, and there's going to be some shulker boxes up here that are fancier, maybe have a few better things to choose from. This one definitely is going to be fancy because guess what? This one goes back to, if you haven't seen Green's video, look at all this stuff he's done. This one goes back to the old barge, the original mini barge. How cool is that? And then takes you back into here to finally come through and meet up with mine up here, except there's one more secret track switcher, and that's this guy right here. Maybe not as secret as the others, but if you hit that, it quickly, see, if you're on a minecart, it's going to happen just in time. It'll send you into this room right here, which is, I believe this is like Grian's base from season 6, miniature version of it. And there should be some goodies in here. And we still haven't put the shulker boxes in yet because I don't have the product to put in here. I need to get going on that, but I want to go for a ride. If you guys haven't seen this, there is a lot to show off. Also, we spent a ton of time trying to get the timings just right so that it would line up with the music. So I'm going to go actually to the starting line. Let's ride this whole track so you guys can see how cool the entire ride is. All right, so I'm pretty sure I showed you this cart launcher last time, but let's go ahead and activate it. In fact, there's supposed to be a cart sitting here. I wonder where it went. Okay, gotta get a new cart. All right, that's better. Now we can go ahead and get in the cart. Oops, wait, we need to grab the disc first. And now we can get in the cart and play it. And here we go. All right, let's experience this together. Hopefully the timings are still good.
Grab items. Here's the shulker box coming up now. See if you can open it.
Perfect timing. He finishes the sentence, and right then you have a chance to open it. That is awesome.
Your task is to grab as many items as possible, but here's the catch. You have extremely limited time.
All right, I'm not going to go for any of the secret things here. I want to ride it straight through. All right. But we could, right? We could trigger stuff, but we're not gonna. We're gonna go straight through, make sure everything works, and hopefully all my redstone still works. Here we go. Woo! Right when the little twinkle happens, I'm up in the sky. That is perfect. Oh yeah. And we get far enough away. There we go. And hello, people. Anyone up here? That would be so funny if somebody was. Here we go. You guys have seen this part before. Hell yeah. Nice. And you got it. All right, so here's a bunch of new stuff coming up here. We slow you down, danger, go back. I guess you can't go back, so oh well. Oh, subscribe to Grian. Need to get a subscribe to Impulse sign up in here. Oh, here we go. There's more secret track switching in here as well. Oh, black shulker boxes, so you have a hard time seeing them. Very nice. Coming across Poultry Man, and we get slowed way down here. So probably put some more shulker boxes around in here to give you a good chance to get some things. The Poultry Man cave, very nice. Here we go, the RV. Very nice. And we should be coming to an end right about Perfect. Right about now. Okay, so maybe a little bit, we could have gone a little bit faster by cart. Maybe that's what happened to the other cart. Probably could have gone a little bit faster because the song ended about right about here or so, instead of it ending like right when we got to the top. But with server timings and everything like that, it's pretty much impossible. I'm getting that cart. I'm not gonna hear the end of it if I don't. Okay, got it. And so, yeah, pretty hard to get it perfect because of server timings and things like that. But the idea is you're going to end up right here, and this is going to be impulse buys. Oh man, I didn't think it. I didn't think it'd even be shopping in here because the boxes are kind of in weird places at the moment. But people have found them anyway. The idea is people will get off the cart here, and there's going to be all sorts of stuff around here to buy from. And I want to add some more product other than just our Guardian Goodies stuff, which obviously needs to be restocked. I'll take care of that in just a second. Makes me wonder, has anybody's actually come out here and like tried to use this one that's out on the side here? Okay, it looks like a couple people have found it. Might as well collect the diamonds while I'm here. Anyway, I do need to start getting a bunch of product together. And I think since recently I've come across a lot of ice, we're going to do that. And I'm going to go around, wither roses. I have a ton of things that I've been farming over the season that I want to contribute to this kind of impulse buys section of the end of the big barge sweep. So yeah, let me do that. First of all, let me just get this restocked in case I'm missing sales right now. All right, with our Guardian Goodies at Impulse Buys restocked, I want to get back to work here at the Ice Fortress because, yeah, this is a big project and we continue to chip away at this. Look at this. We're even collecting snow on top of our shulker boxes. They've been out so long. We got to clean this area up. Anyway, I want to show you, I have done some things down here. Remember, we did a little bit of the floor pattern, and if you look now, oh my gosh, it's like weird to look across all this. Look at that. Oh, it's tripping me out, making my eyes go crazy, especially as we fly across it like this. Oh, we did the whole floor all the way around, and I was smart about it this time. A lot smarter than when I did the center section here, the one where I put down actual concrete that I made from the concrete maker. Yeah, I realized I could just put down powder and just do that, and that's gonna turn it into concrete for me instead of using the machine. Oh, such a derp. I always forget to do that, but I do need to do what I just did to the entire thing. Look how much better the concrete looks than the powder, but I have to go around and basically dump a bucket of water every so often to turn this all into concrete now, all the way across. So it's a pretty big space. We're just gonna get pouring some water down for a little bit. Floor is now all concrete, no powder left unless I missed a spot. I am going to run around and look and make sure. While I'm doing that, I want to tell you guys something very exciting. I've got exciting news for you. You see, over on the Imp and Skizz channel, that's right, I have another channel with my good buddy Skizzleman. We have been releasing a series called Naked and Scared. In fact, we love this series so much, we are on our 20th season, and to celebrate our 20th season, we redid the intro, or I should say hired an amazing animator by the name of The Puka to redo the intro of the series in an animated style, which turned out great. If you've never taken a look at this series, please consider it. I'll have a link in on screen hopefully and in the description, and you can hit that up. But take a look at this intro and it'll give you a little better idea about what this series is all about.
Impulse and Skizzleman have 21 days to accomplish a randomly selected task in Ultra Hardcore. Cold, battered, and hungry, they must work together and step cautiously as they strive to survive. Naked and Scared.
And there it is. Amazing job by the Puka. And like I said, if you haven't checked it out, now's a really good time because we just released episode 1 of season 20, so you can jump right in without feeling like you've missed a whole lot. But back to business here on the Hermitcraft server. Look at this. I also have installed all 4 elevators. So every corner now has their own elevator. And what I'm now doing is removing the birch. It just doesn't look right? The birch, I didn't know I was gonna come back and do this Blackstone style, and now the birch is kind of sticking out. I don't mind these so much, but definitely these edges are not great. And so I've just literally been going around and putting in these polished Blackstone slabs in place of this to try to cover it up. And I think that's working out okay. So I want to finish this section up, of course, and we also need to cover this up because it's been snowing through here and collecting on my beautiful floor, and then eventually we're gonna get to some walls. And I do want to get a few farms in today. That is my goal. I want to get 2 new farms in underneath in the basement here. That's what the basement is all about. In fact, should I leave this uncovered? Let's see, probably not. I guess I should hide as much as I can, so we might as well cover this up as well. But yeah, let me go ahead and put in all these slabs. It's gonna be a little bland up here, but honestly I don't want the eye drawn to that part of the floor anyway. I really want, if you're up here, to be looking through the ice underneath at that cool floor design. So all right, let me replace all these and then we'll get to business on making some new farms. All right, we've got a decent vantage point up here on top of the fortress wall, and now we can really see how much better it looks with that Blackstone covering up all that birch. We do have these lines still going across, and I'm kind of wondering if I should go too wide on this to cover up at least these cross beams, so then we'll only have this bit here, which isn't even that bad really. But for now I think I will leave it. I'll leave it be. I'll think on that a little bit. Maybe look at your comments, see what you guys think. Is the birch worth taking out? Or I mean, that's a lot of work, right? Or do we leave it? Is it okay? Let me know in the comments, but it is time. We once had a snow farm here, and what happened was it was attacked by mobs because I just built it kind of out in the open. So now that I've got all this space down below, it's not exactly mob proof. You can see there's ways for mobs to get in, but I will make sure that the new snowman we put in is going to be completely safe. But we need to build something up. I want to have a nice collection system for the snow, and in fact I think what I want to do is we're going to put the portal in around here. I'm going to move the portal because it's out there right now, and I think what I'll do is I will make another storage system like that we did for the ice, but kind of on that end, which means we'll put the snowman over on this side. I think that makes the most sense. So I'm going to grab some supplies because we need some hoppers and things like that, and we're going to have to build another big chest storage area, and let's go ahead and get our snow farm done straight away. All right, here's our super fancy snow farm. All right, well, maybe it's not that fancy, but it is working and collecting right now. So we've got basically some hopper minecarts, as you can see underneath this platform here, that the snowman will continue to generate snow on. You guys have probably seen this because he's down not a full block there, and he can generate snow underneath, and then everything's going to end up in these hoppers, and I've stashed some iron shovels in here. So to get snow really fast, we just do this, mine in between the blocks there. I'm catching some is flying out. That is no big deal because we'll easily just deposit that back in the system after we're all done collecting. And the idea is that the hopper minecarts will pick these up and put them in hoppers and carry them along to the storage system, which is just to my right. We have to finish this shovel out now, don't we? And there's our durability ping trying to save us from doing exactly what we just did and ruining the shovel, but it was just an iron shovel. Of course, we can afford to lose it. And as you can see, snowballs are coming into the system there perfectly. So we're going to take this around and up and into this storage system that I've started to create here. I guess I'm just going to be throwing snowballs from now on to demonstrate what I'm pointing at. We've got to get some more. Oh, there's always mobs dropping in here. As you can see, there's just stuff all over. Oh, cannot wait to get these walls done and all buttoned up. But we started doing the storage system. I'm going to do the same thing we did with the ice and just get everything into the hoppers behind here so that they collect into the system here. And then the evolution of this is definitely going to be these will then get taken out when we want to a crafting setup, which I got to figure out exactly where we're going to put it. I mean, it would make most sense to be near the storage since that's where we're going to be pulling the items from, but I kind of want it next to the snowman as well. We might be able to fit it in right here, I suppose. That would probably be best. So that's going to come up soon. I don't think I'm going to do that today because there is another farm I actually wanted to get to. And it's one I've been thinking about doing for a while. In fact, let me just make sure that there's not a more pressing farm. I'm going to go back to my base. We need to take a look at the Phineas board. And now we can cross this one off, which is great. Ah, there it is, the Phineas board. Look at that. We do have quite a bit lit up now. And now we can light up the snow one as well. I believe it was that one? Maybe, question mark. Did I get it? Nailed it. All right. Look at this board. So many things to do still, but this is one that I thought would fit great in that biome underneath the ice fortress, because a basalt farm is something we can do fairly easily, and it does have a bit of ice involved in the farming method of it as well. So anything else on here that feels like it would fit underneath the ice fortress? I mean, do we really need to do berry farms and stuff? We still haven't done piglin trading, which is crazy because it is so lucrative. But yeah, just looking at these, I mean, we could maybe do a cobble farm under that. Those are pretty easy to do, and bring some bees in. They may not fit the climate, but I mean, all these things still have to get done. And look at that though. Board is coming along nicely. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go for the basalt farm. So I am glad that I made an ice farm first. Like I said, we're gonna need some ice for this basalt farm, and then we'll have basalt for days. And I think basalt is actually a really fun block to build with. Progress. We've got the basalt generator done, and this is what I love about this thing. Look at this. It's super tiny. This is it. And I did a little trick here I thought was clever. I'm holding back the carts that are underneath these blocks with this trapdoor, which allows us to get really close, meaning we can actually generate 5 basalt blocks at a time. If you guys have never seen this, basalt is really easy to generate. You just need to have blue ice next to the lava, and the lava going on top of soul soil, and that's what we have here, and that's what's creating the basalt. And what I've done is I've pushed a bunch of minecarts into the soul soil. This one's kind of sticking out a little bit. Can't access it though. And they're sitting on top of hoppers, of course. Hello, did I just hear something weird? I heard something weird. Yeah, oh, it was the spider. Okay. And then all the basalt's coming in here. Look at that. That is great. So, of course, we're going to need to take the output of this now and get it into our mass storage that we've created here. And I'm just storing all the blocks that I dug out of the wall for now. But that's the next step, people, is we need to connect all this. I need all the output from the basalt generator going up and into this big chest array. I need all the output of this snow farm getting up into this array of chests, and then we're gonna be good. Look, I even decorated the back. I don't know if you guys noticed that. It actually looks good. There's snow blocks behind that. There's light in the ground making the chest glow. I'm thinking here, because this is weird, right? There's chests right there, really hard to get to. I'm thinking here we tear out this floor a bit and we put in some steps, so it kind of steps down, but you're not really going to probably use the steps. I don't know if I actually have any. Let's see. I might have some close. Yeah, here we go. Maybe just use these. Let's see how this looks. So if we do something like this, then, oh, hello, then we can still access the chest and we don't ever really step down, which is nice. That makes it a lot easier. And in fact, we can probably do this like a frame here and put something like that in. I think will look good. Yeah, that definitely looks good. And the best part about this is we kind of get an extra chest there because we can still reach the top and we get that secret little bottom one in there. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing to this one, and I'm gonna put in, I guess, some bubble elevators, some redstone. Here's what I'm thinking on this one is the items come in to the dropper here, and we should put some comparators and stuff, activate these droppers up a bubble elevator. Probably don't even need to do the bubbles now that I think about it. It only has to go up a few blocks. So maybe just a regular tube of solid water blocks will be enough to have the items float up to the top and over. So I'm going to do that right now. And hopefully we'll be able to collect all these goodies. I cannot wait to have however many chests this is full of snowballs and all these chests full of basalt. And of course, all those ones over there that you can't see because they're not rendered, full of ice. We're generating all the things here at the Ice Fortress. And just like that, everything is now hooked up, so we can actually test this out. Let's get a little bit of snow here. We don't need to do the whole shovel right now. Let me stand back and make sure at least some of that's getting picked up by the hoppers. And you see some getting sucked through the blocks. It's getting shot up, going around, and should be coming into here. Excellent. Yeah, we see some snowballs coming in. I'll put the extras in there. I mean, yeah, it is a little weird. It's left to right on this one and right to left on that one, but I think that's going to be okay because it does kind of mirror this, right? So that one's right to left over there. This one's left to right, and then it's going to do the same thing here, right to left there. And if we do something down there, we'll go left to right. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, let's go take a look at the Basalt Generator now. It is also hooked up, and oh, this is so cool. Look at just a second there spawned. Boop! You don't even like see the blocks. We break them so fast. I guess that's probably because we still have the haste effect, but we broke some of those. It's going up again, a water elevator. I think you can kind of see the items shooting through there. Yeah, you kind of can. And we come over here and boom, there they are. Let's see. I think some of them probably, yeah, some of them slid even past the first hopper. Doesn't look like they're making it to the third one at least. So there we go. That is all hooked up and done. 2 new farms here in under the ice fortress, I should say. And the ice fortress is looking much better as well. We've done a lot of work on that. A lot of works to go though. I mean, it's still pretty dangerous. I'm in here working away, creeper dropping on my head, almost blowing everything up, but I got some gunpowder out of it, so I guess it was still worth it. Anyway, we gotta button it all up, and we'll be doing that. We'll be doing that. You know, keep chipping away at this on live streams. I have a lot of fun just grinding away on live streams and chatting it up with the viewers. So again, if you guys are not already over on twitch.tv/impulseSV, following me there and catching the live streams, make sure you do that. You guys can just hit the link in the description if you're looking for it. Oh, but we have been super busy in the world of content creation, also doing some Third Life SMP. Hopefully you guys are catching those videos and enjoying that. I'm having so much fun with that group. And also the Imp and Skizz, you know, the Naked and Scared, I mentioned that. Make sure you're checking that out. I'm doing all the things. And yeah, and we're still doing some Hermitcraft here and there. Oh, having a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you do that before you go. And with that said, I'll see you again next time. Have a good one, everyone.